Thank you everyone for joining us today. My name is Sean Severson, Head of Climate Tech and Sustainable Investing at Water Tower Research. I'm happy to have Michael Mo today with us, the CEO and co-founder of KULR Technologies. Today we're going to be discussing the upcoming KULR Battery Solutions Day and some topics around that specifically. So I'm going to jump right into it. And Michael, if you can go ahead and sort of tell us a little bit about what the Battery Solutions Day is.
Yeah, hey Sean, thanks for having us. Great to be here. Yeah, we announced the KULR Battery Solutions Day, and actually the genesis of that is there's a lot of investor interest in our technology. We feel that we need to give our shareholders a lot more complete picture of what we do on the technical side. You know, the typical investor presentation is more business oriented, but in one of the conferences I think about a month ago. It was a Friday afternoon, about 5 p.m. East Coast time. I did my presentation just to lighten things up a little bit for the Friday afternoon crowd. I threw in a couple of slides to show our battery, how batteries blow up, how our solutions work to keep batteries from blowing up. And I received some very positive feedback from investors on those slides. They seem to want more. So we think that it may be a good idea to geek out with some of the interested investors for, I'll say for maybe about an hour or so to show them what we do. And also we think that we want to make the information flow more symmetric. What I mean by that is that we obviously have done a lot of technical presentations to customers, partners, and etc. So a lot of that knowledge about our technology is already out there, right? But our shareholders haven't really received most of that information. So the information, the access across the universe out there is quite a bit of an asymmetric. So we want to bring more symmetry to the information flow and give our investors as much information as possible about our technology roadmap and showcase that. And that's what we announced the Battery Solutions Day.
Along those lines, what are some of the things that are actually going to be discussed? And what will we be talking about on Battery Solutions Day? Give investors some framework of what to expect.
Right. So yeah, Battery Solutions Day, we'll be discussing a whole bunch of things. The battery storage and transportation solution side, we'll showcase how our thermal runaway shield TRS works. We'll do some technical demonstration. We'll show how that works with the Department of Transportation special permits that we've received, and also how we're helping customers to reduce complexity in their business operation and logistics with our product. I hope by that time we'll have our customers and partners showcase. Oh, by the way, the Battery Solutions Day is on September the 21st. So it's on a Tuesday. And then also we'll show the passive propagation solution for energy storage systems. We'll do technical demonstration on how the TRS works to stop thermal runaway propagation in ESS applications. We'll also have customer showcase and how we meet the UL and other fire safety standards, on that. Then we have our battery, smart safe batteries that we showcase that in the drone application and other applications. And tied to that would be battery intelligence, cell analytics, whole bunch of software services that we've been developing. So we would like to showcase those as well. Last but not least, it's a new architecture of battery cell design using our carbon fiber technology. We're thermal management people using carbon fiber, so we are exploring ways to how to do that and optimize for fast charging, safety, and better thermal management for lighter weight batteries. So as you can see, a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. Any significance why September 21st to that particular day? It seems out there, just very, very specific out there ways.
Yeah, well, we feel like we need to pick a date. Just saying we're going to do something isn't good enough. We got to pick a date. Right. And that's a date we think that we will come out, when we come out, we'll be able to showcase our suite of products, right, not just with the technology, but also customers. So that's really important because based on our current projection and visibility, we expect our customers in those applications will have made their own public announcements. After which we can make our announcements on top of that. So we think that that's a good enough time, between now and then that allow the customers to go out and do that, right? And also on the product development side, we'll have enough time to have the new development, the battery intelligence software, the analytics services, as well as the new battery cell design to show, give us enough time to file for patents around some of the technology before we can start showing them.
And talking about getting to data and battery intelligence, maybe touch on that a little bit more and how that's tied into thermal management, kind of the safety heritage that the KULR has.
Right. Yeah, we start with hardware. That's our heritage in thermal management and battery safety. Then we start thinking about how to aggregate all that data and capture the knowledge, and that you gets into data and software services, right? So I come from about 20 plus years of background in semiconductor world, where chip is the building block and software is really the magic on top. And then our belief is that the battery is going to be the new semiconductor for the electrification economy. So we want to do the same thing for battery safety and thermal management and create the ultimate platform play. So that's what we showcase at the BSD.
And I know you mentioned why September was kind of a key time in that date. Is there anything investors can expect to look for between now and then? Just trying to find data points or things that we can look to from the outside to understand the progress.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, we'll continue to provide regular updates on our products and customer launches, just like what we have always done, right? Through the press release and etc. And that won't stop. As a matter of fact, I think that will probably accelerate a little bit more for the second half of this year as we just kind of queuing up for more product launches and customer launches. However, the battery solutions day is going to be an aggregation of all the products, the technology, a much longer session. We expect to be, probably about an hour with Q&A. So allow us a really good platform to geek out, if you will, on the technical session with interested investors. And then, on top of that, we want to provide more visibility, transparency. Now we're on the New York Stock Exchange. We think that, we hope to position the BSD Battery Solution Day as a regular venue for us, another step towards, this transparency towards that direction.
Excellent. I have one final question actually on carbon fiber architecture. It has some applications for faster charging and lighter and safer, et cetera. What can we expect to see on that topic, if anything, from KULR on the battery day?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I think that the killer app for battery, in our perspective, is a fast charging. Which is one of the and also one of the limiting factor for fast charging is overheating. We think that there might be ways to solve that problem by using carbon fiber inside a battery cell, other than just outside, to reduce thermal and electrical resistance inside the cell, and also be able to spread out the heat better. So we've been developing, exploring, and testing some technology, as well as structures to make it lighter and safer. We're in very, very early days. I would say in that development, there's a lot of work to do on the testing for electrochemical reactions, cycle life, etc. So we want this architecture to work with existing lithium-ion battery chemistry, as well as potentially solid-state batteries as well. So it's a long-term strategic development for KULR. We hope by BSD in September, we'll be able to file a certain number of patents around that, and we can show some data and then some more work to our investors.
Great, thanks. That's all I have, and we're looking forward to September 21st for some more information. And thank you, Michael.
Great. Thank you so much.